Hello guys, it is Jead, and this Schweinsteiger SBC might be even worse than you first think because of what it actually means for EA behind the scenes and for the rest of the game. We did, however, get a must-complete SBC, we got a really good Evo, and we have got Bundesliga Team of the Season leaks, which is always nice. On top of all of that, you might have noticed we're nearly on 20 million coins, so we'll talk about how you guys can get nearly 20 million coins because it is so easy right now. But yeah, let's jump into it. Boys and girls, I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Did your team play football? Did you get a win? That's normally what we care about on these Monday videos. Liverpool played, got a lovely win against Crystal Palace, despite some unsportsmanship behaviour from Mr. Munoz, but he did get a ball thrown in his face, which is kind of funny. Apologies to my Crystal Palace fans out there, but look, Liverpool are crap this season. I'll take what I can get, right? Schweinsteiger, though. We're going to start here. I don't think we can start anywhere else, and okay, it's a bad SBC. I'm sure you guys have seen by now. It's a shocking SBC. If you've not seen, it's a 27 squad Schweinsteiger SBC that has 182, 26 squads up from an 89, including this many 90s and this many 91s. We don't need to talk about this being a bad SBC. That's a given, right? And we're not going to go into that. What I want to talk about is what this actually means. And I think, well, there's someone better than me to sum it up. Now, listen carefully to what your boy Nepentha says here, because I've got a lot of thoughts on this.
Make that 491s with Team of the Weeks or Team of the Seasons. Guys, you can't get the fodder for this. You just can't. Yeah. It's not viable. It's not possible. Even if you went and spent your money in the store.
Which, it's not, again, notice how he's saying store. We're not even talking about grinding yet, just even in the store.
Right. You will not get enough players that are high enough rated to complete any. You could open right now every single pack in the store and you would not have enough fodder to complete this SBC. That's
the main point. The main point with this SBC is not that it's bad in terms of, oh, the value's bad. The value's shocking, boys. I don't got to tell you that, right? This, if we go on, how much does it cost on the market? Okay, so the Schweinsteiger get 3% upvotes. I'm telling you, that's EA employees, right? 2 million coins. And you think, well, the card was 2 million coins on the market. No one cares about Schweinsteiger number 1. That's the most obvious one. If that was Hullet and the exact same squads and price, you'd be like, that's still shocking, but it's Hullet. I might go and complete it because I really want Hullet. Or R9, or Ronaldinho, or Pele, or Team of the Season Bruno, or I don't know, someone nice. Respectfully, maybe you're a Bayern fan, right? Or a Man United fan, or you're German. No one really cares in the wider sense about Bastian Schweinsteiger. That's problem number 1. But the main problem is, you physically, and it's like not a term of, is it good value or not? You cannot grind this. This is for people like me who have coins. It is great for me, right? I'm not doing it, by the way. But it's great for me. I got coins. I can go and do this. But then why don't I just go and buy Schweinsteiger? If the only people that can do this SBC are people that have coins, then you just buy Schweinsteiger. EA, I think, have lost their own point of SBCs. They've lost what they actually mean to be an SBC. An SBC is a card or a pack you can grind on the game to compete with people that spend a lot of money on this game, or even if you want, compete with traders, right? We trade, you guys probably trade. If you're someone who doesn't trade, you can do an SBC and compete with other people who have coins by just putting your time into the game. You physically you can't get 90 rated, you can't get 91 rated to that scale. It's not possible. And also, for Schweinsteiger, it makes no sense. Now, I have an idea, okay? Speaking of the Nepentha's video, and speaking of similar issues, let me know if you always want to see this. I'm going to try and put a video together asking all the creators I can get to answer, because obviously, look, when I get an answer from everyone, get one point they would fix for the game from like a voice note or a text message from them. Try and get a group of like 30, 40 of the biggest FC creators, even some of the smaller ones, so you've got a wide scale, people who do packs trading. Get them all to give me one point that you think would fix the game, and we'll make a video on that and talk about it, because there's so much. I love this game, and I love so much about it. I had one of the best streams ever using a full Prem TOTS team. Everything else we're going to talk about today is really positive, right? But issues like this, if I can see it and you can see it, and everyone in the whole community can go, well, that's going to be a crap SBC. Why can people who get paid to do it at a headquarters somewhere at EA not realise that? I don't understand. Maybe they have to do bad SBCs so that other SBCs look good in comparison. And that, I guess, pulls on to the next point, because there is a must-complete SBC, right? Not all content was bad. And when I say must-complete, stay with me. I think it is a must-complete. Let me explain, okay? First of all, didn't get it yesterday, but Luke Shaw, really good. If you've not already, go and complete Luke Shaw. With the new Showdown updates, him getting a +2 and another playstyle plus. Already looks like a broken card. If they give him Intercept Plus, it's like a third playstyle if Man United win, which obviously it's playing tonight. If they don't win, then, I mean, you know, whatever. But he's a really good card. He's like 30,000 coins, right? Everyone should go and do that. Coyote, nowhere near is good value. Intercept and Rapid on the right back, like, no one wants Rapid, so ignore that. We then got Clark and Charles yesterday. It's nice to have this, but I'm going to be honest, boys, I don't think anyone really cares about these cards. Maybe you're a championship fan, go for it, but we've got better cards in the EFL team of the season, obviously, that are not that expensive, so no one really cares about those showdowns, I'm going to be honest. Again, unless you support one of the teams, absolutely fine, go and do it. TOTS Challenge 4, and if you guys are on less than probably 20,000 coins, go and put untradables into that to get a rare gold pack, always worth it. The icon one, the one that I think is worth it is the 89 icon upgrade. Now, before you guys say anything, this is about 90,000 coins if you buy it from scratch, and you're going to get crap from it, and you're going to open all 3, and you'll get prints 3 times. Whatever you guys want to say at me. This is an SBC that is always lovely to have at the end of the game, because unlike Schweinsteiger, the squads for this is such like easy you'll get from just playing the game. You guys will be able to complete all 3 of these every single day. Oh, not every single day. I think it's every 2 days it refreshes just from playing the game. You play Rivals, Gauntlet, and Champs, right? Does that mean it's the best SBC in the world? No. My friend opened this yesterday and got Team of the Year Charam. Will you get Team of the Year Charam? Maybe not, but the fact they took Champions icons out, the fact it's only time up Team of the Year Future Stars Birthday and Trophy Titans. Now, Trophy Titans means you can get a lot of the Trophy Titans baby cards, but you also can get the bigger cards despite the weight being crap. Is the SBC the best in the world? No, it's actually downvoted on FUTBIN. Do I think it's a must complete? I think with your mid 85 to 88 rated fodder, with nothing else to put it in right now, with the players being met and Worm and Casemiro being a little bit expensive, even though they are decent, and Schweinsteiger being crap, I think having 3 of those every 2 days is really, really nice, and you can argue with a wall. I'm not going to waste your time, boys and girls, on the objective, because all we got really was Luke Ayling, and unless we get a great game mode where you have to use these Team of the Season silver cards, until that happens, they're just kind of collector's items, which is cool. You get them for free and whatever, that's fine. But of course, the objective coming today is Gauntlet. Now, there's something really funny with this, right? If we go over and find Gauntlet, where is it there? Gauntlet 16. Of course, you guys might have seen the rewards are always leaked early for these now. The rewards you're going to have Team of the Seasons in, right? And look at the rewards. It's actually really nice. If you go over to Gauntlet 16, you see it should be under the webcam. But essentially, let me see if you can see it. Okay, so you can just about see it under the webcam. We get, right? Look there, Premier League or Barclays Women's Super League TOTS player pack. And you can see the full objectives here in the, I think it's the bonus one, but 1 of 588, you get the max 94, 1 of 3 Premier League or Women's Team of the Season player pick. You get the max 94 player pack. You get the 1 of times 287 plus, and then you get like a no rating cap Premier League or Barclays Women's Super League TOTS player pack. Now, one, are you guys going to go and complete Gauntlet? Amazing rewards, right? That's just a bonus, and you get Team of the Season, you get player picks, packs. Oh my god, it's amazing. But of course, you guys, I was watching Nate's video this morning, like I always do. I get, before Calvin, you boys know the absolute GOAT, right? And love to see what he's saying, and the people in the comments is what I think funny. I couldn't help but agree with this comment. Shout out Sandro. Nate, to be honest, the rewards are very nice as long as you don't open them. Last 2 Gauntlets, not packing any special cards, 6 times 88, grinding so hard to get nothing. Those packs sound really, really nice, right? And the packs I've just mentioned to you sound really, really nice. You get the max 94, it's a player pick, you get like the packs. Is anyone else feeling the Team of the Season? It's almost better just looking at the packs. Like, as soon as you open them, all the disappointment goes. Now, red rewards are great and champs rewards are great. If you've not done FUT champs already, it's the main way to get cards. And in the max 94, by the way, Enzo, insane. Semenyo, insane. SUBSRIBE was very average for me in game, but I guess an expensive card. Ekitike, insane. Cherky, insane. Timber, insane. In theory, a lot of good cards you can get, especially from the men's Premier League team. But I just got a feeling everyone's going to complete Gauntlet, and 1 in every 55 people will get something worth packing, which is funny. I do think it's worth it, though. I think everyone should go and do Gauntlet. Look, at the end of the day, at least one of you guys watching this will complete Gauntlet and go and get 1 of Saliba, Gabriel, Haaland, Van Dijk, right? But I don't know. I think it was a funny comment, the fact that Gauntlet looks so good every single time, and you actually go and complete it and you get nothing. But that's the objective content we'll get today. Always go and complete Gauntlet at the end of the day. It's the best rewards on there with champs, right? We get a new evolution, which I think is brilliant. It's not the best evolution we've had all game, but the reason it's brilliant is because it's a 3-playstyle plus Evo, boys. Trailblazer, right back, must not be centre back. But it's 30,000 coins, so I don't have any card in my club that's great for this. But this Llorente card, you can see, would go to Incisive, Jockey, and Quickstep. And again, there's no chain on this Llorente, it's just pretty much him. He would have Intercept already with Rapid and Bruiser. Not actually a crap card, but because of he has Power Shot, Whipped, and Relentless, he's not really who I'm going to complete. But this just goes to show, right? No chain on this. Can get 3-playstyle plus card with 93, 82, 92, 90, 91, 91. Great stats. Of course, taking someone to a 91, it's going to be a final evolution. So you do your chain, do as many as you can, and then you put them into the final evolution. People are putting Lewis Miley into it. That's the most popular one I've seen on FUTBIN, but because of that, I believe he's gone extinct. Yep, extinct at 60,000 coins, so good luck. But he's the most popular one I've seen. Has great stats, but mainly with him, has like the perfect playstyles, which is what people actually want. The other one I've seen that I'm not massive on, but I've seen Cafu. This Cafu's missing Intercept. Unless you can give him Intercept first, boys, I don't know. I wouldn't do Cafu. The 2 of the best options I have seen. Then you got to get the chains. This is what I'd recommend you guys actually doing. Now, this one's expired. I'm not saying him. But look at the difference between the Cafu and the Lewis Miley to this Alphonso Davies, where he's got 94 pace, like all 90s, but has better play styles. Because, of course, it's a chain. The chain's not even that long. Probably a chain that most of you guys could have done if you had the like Evos, or will be able to do with new Evos. He's one example. The point being is, a few different decent chains out right now, especially with the season pass and some of the defensive ones, even just in the regular Evo section. Whack him in for 30,000 coins and most of the other ones being free. Get him probably one of the best fullbacks in the game for 30,000 coins. It's a great Evo. Again, not in special before people shout at me. Like, it's not in special, but 30,000 coins is the main selling point for me. However, we did get, probably more importantly, Bundes Team of the Season leaks. Now, guys, everyone told me yesterday in stream they are not hyped one bit for Bundesliga Team of the Season. Let me know what you guys think. There is only one card in the entire team I care about, and it is not Elise. By the way, Elise 4 playstyle plus, not happening. He'll be 96 and have 3 times playstyle plus. So I don't know why I've done this on the graphic, but essentially, pretty much confirms there will only be one card in Bundesliga with 4 playstyle plus, which will be Harrison Kane. And he is confirmed to have 4 playstyle plus. We've got official stats now, but boys and girls, I think this card's going to be 2-3 million coins, really expensive. I've got a feeling this is going to be the best card in the entire game, because if they give him Incisive Plus as well as Finesse No Driven, which I think they will, last one they could well give him First Touch, they might give him something else, but I've just got a feeling that Incisive, Finesse No Driven is so guaranteed for this card. I used a card with Finesse, Incisive and Low Driven that I recommend every single person watching this go and try if they haven't already. Hugo Ekitike, Finesse Low Driven Incisive. If you guys were there on the stream yesterday, you will have seen. I think that's the best striker in the entire game, apart from maybe like 5 million plus coin cards. The way the meta is right now is play through balls to your wingers. It's boring as fuck, but that's the meta. Have an Incisive Plus and also being able to shoot, and also he's 5-star, 5-star. I think Kane will be 5-star, 4-star, or 4-star, 5-star, 5-star weak foot. So he doesn't have the 5-star skills, and of course he'll be clunkier, but stats-wise compared to Ekitike, he'll be way better. But we do have Elise and Kane confirmed. That's not crazy. We knew they were coming. To be honest, they've not really leaked anything. We'll be doing a video, I think, tomorrow, or it'll be the day after when we get the full leak, so we can go through the entire team and see whether it's going to be hype or not. But yeah, I think everyone's kind of hyped for Prem. That'll die down, and it'll come back towards the Liga. Maybe even Liga for the PSG team. We'll have to wait and see. But they're the only 2 we got right now. The other one we've got, which might bring a bit of the hype back, and probably why EA have done this with Bundesliga, is guaranteed confirmed CR7 will be getting a Team of the Season. I don't believe it is confirmed whether he will be 4 playstyle plus like Lionel Messi, or whether it'll be 3 playstyle plus. But let's be honest, boys, even if Ronaldo had an absolute, cruciate ligament injury and was out for the rest of the season, EA would find a way to give this guy Team of the Season. I will be using him possibly on the the Sunday champ stream, boys. If you're just someone who doesn't watch streams a lot, if you want to get into Sunday champ stream, we just buy the full Team of the Season team and try them out. We're probably going to buy the full Bundesliga team, but we might then just use Ronaldo up front in the middle of it. Maybe a 4-4-2 with him and Harry Kane. Why not? Let's have a blast towards the end of the game. So we actually will try out that card and pretty hyped about. He'll be good. It's Ronaldo in game. He's not the most meta this year. He's not P9, but he'll be pretty good. Dead leaks we got right now. Just let me know. Are you guys hyped for Bundesliga? I think it's going to be very, very average, and it's why when we talk investments later, I think out-of-pack Prem cards could do very well. Speaking of Ekitike and that team, by the way, I would give you guys the no bullshit, right? No bullshit review on which cards you actually should go and try for weekend league rivals to make the game easier. Let me go right through it right now. First of all, Cherky, really good. Use him at cam. Cucurella, Arschwipe, Timber, 8 out of 10, like good, but just he's probably worth about the coins. He's not like he's overpowered. And then we actually used Donnarumma in goal. Very, very solid, but obviously a bit expensive for a goalkeeper, but very, very solid. Van Dijk and Saliba, we used at the back. Saliba's the best centre-back in the entire game. Van Dijk also really good. Boys, that Saliba is the best centre-back in the entire game. Enzo is the best value player in the entire game. 160,000 coins for a card that I used Bruno. He outperformed Bruno. I used Szoboszlai. He outperformed Szoboszlai. Bruno would be better as a cam. I used him as an attacking centre mid, which was average. Szoboszlai, 5 out of 10. I don't know what it is with Szoboszlai, but yeah, he can power shot it, but he just felt so average on the ball, like turned like a truck. And yeah, Semenyo and Ekitike with about the 2 10 out of 10s with Saliba, I guess. Semenyo has one like pattern of play. You go down the line to Semenyo and then you work it inside. That's it. And Ekitike is the one playing the through balls to him. Them 2 together are broken. If you're someone who spams through balls, them 2 are just insane. But the team was really fun. We got 10 and 5 because we got a few disconnects, and also because Unk stunks at the game. Absolutely stinks. And then we got Khadija Shaw from rewards to match the Jamaica flag, so that was a bonus. And speaking of the red rewards, we're going to jump into the market and why we're on 20 million coins, because I think there's a lot of things we can invest in now out of packs, and also a lot of things you guys can just do, to be honest. If you want to use the Ronaldo and Kane for next week, like trading's kind of easy now. But who do we get from red rewards? I want to see can everyone actually comment down below the red player picks. Let's see what people are getting. I got Khadija Shaw, and then for the second one, who did I even end up taking? I took David Raya. The second one I got absolute crap. I took David Raya, but we got Khadija Shaw. We did not get Bruno Fernandes like this person did over on the Foot Reddit. We got David Raya, but then in our player pack, we got Ekitike, who I've now made red cosmetic and untradeable, which is really, really nice. I've not tried out the Shaw yet. I'll let you guys know on probably the Wednesday stream how she plays if you want to go and see that. But who did we all get? Did anyone else get stiffed? Or did anyone get below 8 wins and didn't even get a red pick? Bundesliga TOTS should be a lot easier. We'll have to wait and see, but it should be way easier than Prem was. But boys and girls, let's talk market. We've either got a load of shit here from the past few days. We tried to save up so we can see what we're actually doing. Fluctuation trading is great on a high budget now, but honestly, boys, if you just want some coins at Team of the Season, it's so easy to make coins on any budget right now. We'll try and go through it now. I've just been fluctuation trading pretty much everything. I think we'll hit 20 million coins, at least by Wednesday's stream. We'll have time to do a little bit more. None of this has really been trading the team of the season cards that are impacts. We've bought a few things, like we traded Martinez a little bit, and we traded some SUBSRIBE a little bit, but that's kind of it. I don't think it's really needed as much. I think now is going to be a good time to invest in some of the higher end Prem cards. For example, cards like possibly Declan Rice, cards like Saliba, cards that are just really, really good, and you're seeing them start to rise a little bit and fall a little bit. If you can get this Declan Rice at any point throughout the week, for example, at 2.5 million coins, I think out of packs, he will be better than the central midfielders in the Bundesliga team, which means next weekend, out of packs, people are going to go back to using this Declan Rice instead of the new Bundesliga cards, is my opinion. We'll have to wait and see for the official leaks when we bring the video out on that, but that's my opinion. I think with the cheaper cards, the ones that more you guys will be able to afford, you're asking me, should we invest in Ekitike or even just buy Ekitike for the team, Enzo for the team? I think out of packs, cards like Timber, Cherky, Fernandez, and Ekitike, probably the four main ones. Even Donnarumma is a really nice cheap goalkeeper. Probably SUBSRIBE as well. I think they're going to be a buy at Rival Awards around that time on Thursday. We'll have to see what we get with like packs. We obviously get the guarantee pack on Wednesday. But I think at Rival Awards, when we get the last probably bit of supply, I think those five specifically, right? I'm going to call them out again. Ekitike, Fernandez, SUBSRIBE, Donnarumma, Cherky, and Timber as my favourites are going to be really, really good if you can get nice low points on them. But the cheap ones, you can normally wait until Thursday to buy. They might rise a little bit into the week. They come down again with that last little bit of supply. And again, Bundesliga team of the season, people are going to see it, go, oh, crazy, sell your cards, and then realise the Prem cards are probably a little bit more hype, right? That's my thoughts now. The more expensive cards you can buy with the end of weekend league sell-off. So today, if you get some nice deals on them, and that's probably what I'll be looking to do with maybe Rice again and Saliba, like I said. Maybe even Semenyo. I think Semenyo is really, really good in game now that I've used him. If you want exact call times and buy points on these, we'll probably call a few cards in the free Discord. You want to just join and see, where we'll just call like exact prices on that Thursday morning for like the Enzo or the Ekitike. So if you want to go and get it just like kind of spoon-fed, you can go there, I guess. But I think, guys, I'm not looking to get like exact prices on them. I just think Thursday morning, get a good price on the really not really expensive, the really hyped ones, and you'll be absolutely fine. If you guys want free coins, right, this is like, oh my God, the same thing every single week. Boys, I don't know how many times we've got to say this. It's weekend league. You can get 85s on bid for 700 coins. Like, no one bids on them at the minute because people are more occupied doing like, you know, like champs or whatever. And if we just go on the daily, look, right? Last Thursday, they hit 2K. Get them for below like 1K and sell them at 2K. Yes, you have to buy 85s. That's a lot of things to buy, but you can double your coins, and that's like serious, serious potential. It'll work the same with 86s and 87s, but 85s, the provision upgrades are fine, honestly. And then for the team of the seasons, if you can get, they're a little bit expensive right now. If you can get Lewis Hall and Garner at probably 13K max. We spoke about this the other day in one of the videos. They've not moved down too much. You might get another low overnight with like weekend league and stuff. If you can get them at like 13K max, they're not just them, like there's other ones from the women's league as well, but they're my two favorites, even just for like Evos. I think you'll be able to get some nice deals on them, but the problem is you need to get them on bid. You don't really want to be buying this 14,000 coin price. You want to be getting them on bid, and you might be really competitive with loads of people sweating it out. Some of the cards that can do nice outer packs here are Jess Park and Hasegawa. Even like Medema. I really think some of these three cards are like, even this Casper Rigi apparently is class at right back. Maybe them four then. Are really, really nice for another outer pack because they're actually really good in game. I've not used Hasegawa, to be fair, and people say she does play like a twig, but 5-star, 5-star. And apparently, anyway, they're really nice in game. Again, Rival Awards, those four could do really nice outer packs. I wouldn't buy them just yet. And in general, boys, just how easy it is to make coins right now, would a 0 to 1 million coin guide interest any of you? Let me know down below. Maybe it's a little bit too late in the game for that. Maybe you guys are thinking, I'm just here for the pack grind at this point in the game. Absolutely fine, would understand. But I think anyone watching this could go from 0 to 1 mil in probably 2 or 3 days. And with a lot of effort, it would take a little while. But with the cards seen here, all of this is the same thing, right? Everything here you see is fluctuation trading. And I want to put out one example for anyone that has any budget whatsoever. Rare cards are insane. This Hazard card, although it might have been a coin transfer card that coin shops were using, essentially was popping up yesterday, 850 to 880,000 coins, and we're selling consistently at like 1.05 mil. There's so many cards on the game right now that have like literally 3 or 4 of them on the market. It's even on console. Forget PC, even on console, they're that rare that you just keep an eye on them. Like every now and then you'll check and they'll be low. You buy them and sell when they're high. I know I sound like I'm being a bit silly, but like, there was no skill in that Hazard trade, right? I bought him for 880 and then sold at 102. Made probably like 100,000 coins, whatever it is. And it was like kind of really easy. I kept checking him. At one point, he was 880, and the next cheapest was 1.1. So I bought him and sold him. And on the lower end, I just found this Rodman card who has very, very similar movements. Look at the last 3 days on this Rodman card. Every single time she had a low point, if you bought, there is one time you would not have made coins, right? You buy here, you sell there, you make like 10K. Buy here, sell there, make 3 or 4K. Buy here, sell there, make probably 5, 6K. Buy here, sell up here, make 5 or 6K. But obviously, you buy multiple of these cards at a time. The only time you wouldn't have made coins, but the reason I've chosen this Rodman cards, it's like a random example. I found this on the FUTGG momentum page that I always use, but random example. If you bought here, you would have like lost coins if you sold. You could have waited and she would have still made coins. But I imagine a lot of people would have bought at 70, maybe sold at 66 and lost coins. But that happens when you're trading. You lose sometimes. I probably would have sold and got out of the card and then not realized you got back up again. You buy the next dip at 73. She goes to 81. You make 3,000 or 4,000 coins. And you just keep doing that. Like, that's one card, but that's just one of the cards you would look at. Go and find another 20, 30 other cards using the FUTGG Momentum Trends page where you just go to the 6 hour, find cards in your budget. It's funny that the other Robin's one, another one there. Look, she's probably moves the exact same. Go on the last 3 days. Yeah, the exact same. 110 to 140. You buy it 120 to 140. Like, the exact same, right? There's a lot of, and it's all the rare cards. Used cards that actually have demand, but are just really, really rare because they've not been in packs for ages. Like, they're really good winter wild cards that people use for Evos. New leaks. Since we recorded in that last section based on the fluctuations. Very quickly, boys, we got new leaks. He just been reposted. He's set to come today, so that's been leaked. These are not his official stats, but I believe his official stats were leaked ages ago. He's coming today, it looks of it. SBC objective is not confirmed. I think it's going to be an objective. I don't know what you guys think, but the fact it's Monday as well. Gauntlet, maybe he's in there somewhere. That makes a lot of sense because his stats don't look great when we've seen him. But we also have this Fri Sun come in, and this was probably an obvious one. He was going to get team of the season. I think this is going to be one of them cards. It's a very average right back. Might actually have whip plus. I can't explain it, but it feels like he would have whip plus. Let's see. Maybe EA nice him and just make him a really meta card for no reason. But we also have Fri Sun coming in team of the season for the Bundesliga. But yeah, we will go into full depth on the official stats, not only Bundesliga leagues, but of course the Saudi, the rest of the world, right? Where we get Ronaldo's official stats confirmed. So make sure you don't miss that video tomorrow or maybe the day after. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 20k, boys. Can we hit 20k by the end of FC26, despite it being near the end of the game? Appreciate all the support from you boys in a minute. It's actually been crazy. Really, really enjoying it. But if we hit 20k, who knows? Maybe we'll go full time. Probably not. And yeah, let me know. Who have you boys packed from Champs Rewards or from the Prem team of the season in general? Has anyone got really, really good pack? Look, I've seen some Bruno Fernandez's in the Discord. I've seen some Khadija Shaws. I have seen some Hugo Ekitike Tokis. This is mine now. Look how cold that looks with the dynamics. Let me know. Who's everyone packed? Are you doing the Icon SBC? Are you doing Bastian Schweinsteiger? No one's doing Bastian Schweinsteiger. Keep yourself well, boys, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.